Thank you everyone for joining me this evening on this lovely Wednesday evening. Stick around here, we're going to be starting here in a few moments here, Final Fantasy for the original Nintendo. Full playthrough coming up here. Stick around. All right, everybody, I think it's game time. Let's get into it. Shadow Lady's in the house. Thank you for jumping in. Good music. Shadow Lady, how are you doing tonight? Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. All right, everybody, welcome. I'm excited to be here and be streaming definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely one of my favorite games. Thank you, Will, for the host. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. As I was saying, this is I'm good. I won't be able to play as much as I want to tonight. I'll probably hit about 2 hours in. But then I got to take my wife to the airport at 5 in the morning, and I'm debating on staying up after that and just rolling through some Final Fantasy. So I will forewarn you that I am going to use some codes in this because I don't want to make this a whole weekend thing. There's a lot of games I need to get through and want to get through this weekend. So I will be using some codes on this game. One will be random battles. I can turn those off and on. Other one is going to be, right out of the gate, I'm going to be able to get more experience from imps. 250 each time I kill one of them. So that's going to boost me up at the beginning initially. And then gold. I'm going to have like maxed out gold. And I'm doing this so I can get through this game faster. Otherwise, I could take this game and make this a whole weekend long event. And I just don't want to do that. Blaster Master's up on NES, fans. I need to get to Blaster Master, a top favorite game of mine. Have a sealed copy of that one. Have a sealed copy of this one. Need to get to both of them. So, I've started this game once already. And then I pulled the card out of my console like I thought it was off. I was adjusting it, and it erased my game. So hopefully we can get right back into the mix with this one. Will, how you doing? How you doing? So let's get to the game. We'll be talking a lot about this game. Oh, I love this one. Let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to put my respawn rate up. Hey, that's excellent, Will. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is the official controller for the Rage Quit right there, baby. Actually, I guess this has 4 buttons right here, so that's excellent. Forget and fail. You don't need to worry about your last stream. I don't need to worry about my last stream. That's excellent, Will. I'm glad it was a huge hit. I just hope no one steals it or the design work, you know. I would also like to say today that I had some big news come across. Well, it's not super big news, but to me, I'm stoked about it. Is that Mixer? I was making my account on Mixer because I don't know if I want to try. You know, I'm debating on trying Mixer, you know, and stuff like that. And so I went to make my account on Mixer, and somebody already had slapartist taken. And I was pissed, you know, I mean, no, I'm not going to leave. I want it in case I have that option. I want that option. But somebody already had slapartist taken. And I was pissed about it, you know, and I looked up what are the protocols to get that. You know, what I'm saying here is that like Ninja went over to Mixer, and I'm sure somebody already had Ninja, but Ninja got the rights to it. And I found out that there's a list of protocols that you can do, or criteria that you can meet to claim a better case to own the name. And somebody had like the Slap Artist one for like maybe 2 years. I went to Xbox Live and spoke with their help, and they were able to go back to my account and find out that I created the Slap Artist account on Xbox Live 19 years ago. And when they saw that, they gave me my Slap Artist Mixer name. So that's a win for me, baby. That is a win-win all the way around. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick our crew here. And we only get 4 letters for this. So I'm going with my original people that I like to throw down on this. Like Chucks. It's the name, baby. I could do Slap, but it's Chucks, baby. Oh. I take my Thief. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hang on here. Damn it. No. No, 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 no. God, this controller is, with the 4 buttons, it drives me absolutely batshit crazy. Fighter. Thank you. Nope. I want my Thief. He's gonna be Eyes. Fighter, Thief is the way I go. I got these awesome portraits here of my Fighter, my Thief, my White Mage, and my Black Mage. I'm not Shadow Lady. I'm not switching over to Mixer. Trust me. I love all of you guys too. Yes. So they gave me the rights to it. Boom. I made the case. It took a while, but I'm sure the other guy's probably pissed. But dude, I thought of Slap Artist 19 years ago. And it was already on my Xbox Live account. It was already there. And they had it. They proved it. And it was like a no-brainer. So, whoop whoop. All right, next one I go through is my White Mage. I'm going with my original class that I like to use. For my White Mage, I always use the name Wind. Chucks comes from my brother having a nickname, but he couldn't spell chunk, so he had Chucks, and just, I like to carry that. Black Mage, 4 letters, Orko, baby. That's Orko all the way. All right, that's the team. So it begins. As I said, we are using some codes today. Give up the green screen to show you behind my room. I might be cleaning that up eventually, and we might get there. I'm gonna go ahead and save it just so I don't have to do that shit again. So, like I said, I did do a code here, so I have unlimited. Like, I start with max gold. Okay. I just want to speed this game up, so I don't have to spend Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday playing it. I don't want to do that. So bear with me. So I can take the rapier, I believe, for Chucks. Can take it for my Thief, I think. And I got to do wooden staff for my mages. Actually, I actually think I can use the iron for the for him. Oh, using the White Mage to cast a nuke? Oh man, that's awesome. That's too good. That is too good. It yeah, that takes a step further. I mean, the thing is about the mages is you got to be careful. There's a part where you get to the game where you can get level 9 magic, and you see like 4 X's, X, 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 sends everybody to another dimension. But you wait because there's 2 spells that are harder to find in the game that are just kind of hidden off trail. I think one is Life 2, and the other one is Nuke, and you definitely want to be able to use those. You want those spells. Okay, let's go ahead and equip some... Jeez, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Let's go ahead and equip some items. Man, it's, everything's sped up. The turbo buttons on this thing drive me crazy. Oh. No. I don't know who can take the chain. All right. I don't think the ninja can take the chainmail. I think he has to take the wooden. We'll try one more. Nope. All right. Fair enough. All right, let's buy a little magic, everybody. Yeah, Nuke Rex, Will. Nuke is definitely a spell that you want in this game. You definitely want it. We're going to take Fire. We're going to take Lit. And I took a snapshot of my previous game and what spells I used for my people. Let's do Lock. All right, that's it. We're out of there. We're going to use Cure. Harm. And Ruse. And we're out of there, baby. Let's go buy some potions. So has anybody here ever tried the, like, all one group, like all white mage, all black mage, or black magic, or red, or thief, or fighter like that? I mean, I've never tried a party of the same people. All right, so now the fun begins. We'll hold down turbo. I love that my gold's going to like E's and O's. Yeah, well, I was talking to some people about it too, and someone was talking to me about doing black mages all the way to chaos, and they just couldn't beat chaos. You know, only so much magic you can use on him, and some you just need physical attack. You just need brute strength. And I think that was the case, and they just couldn't beat Chaos, because Chaos just whoops your ass if you're not ready for it. So my party, obviously you've seen my party, so Shadow Lady, Will, what party do you prefer, and why? God damn, that tea is hot. There are my 99 of these, but it, like, you know, takes forever. It's a big pain in the ass. Two red mages. Why the red mage? I have friends that love the red mage. And, you know, I don't think there's a thing wrong with the red mage, but you just don't get that high level of magic, you know? You don't get you know, nuke. Nuke is just a devastating spell. Do you just like the well-roundedness of what the red mage can offer? Shadow Lady, Black Mage, White Mage, Fighter, Thief, X, you know, that's my group, that's my crew right there. I got these awesome pixel art canvas-made posters right here of them. Halfway decent fighter uses both kinds of magic, I get. Yeah, and that's exactly why people do it. A lot of people like to use the black belt, too, because when he turns into the, what the hell does he turn into? The black belt. What's his, what does he turn into? The master fight something. But his punches. You don't equip the black belt with anything. Like his punches when he gets that upgrade from the Castle of Ordeal, he just wrecks with punches. I mean, he kicks ass. But again, that's somebody I guess my rationale for them is the fighter. Let me go back here. When I was a kid and I remember buying this game, like my dad bought it for me and I got it home and I watched my brother play it because I was young. I was young and I just didn't have the aptitude and to understand really what the hell to buy and to think about that. So I looked at the maps that it came with, and I have an open mint copy of this game, and I have a sealed copy of it as well. But the thing that I always liked about this is the maps that came with this game and the item list and everything that you could see. It listed out the weapons, and it was like, I go straight to the bottom and see like the Excalibur and the Mass Mune and the Katana, and I'm thinking, damn, I'm excited to see my brother get these. And when I started playing it and getting older, I was like, okay, well, the fighter can get the Excalibur, no one else can use it. Okay, the thief can get the Katana, and no one else can use that, and that has fairly good hit, and the thief is always nice because if I need to run, I can get away from him. It's very annoying, Will. It pisses me off. And the white mage, I've always equipped with the Mass Mune. Always. When I get it, until there, I use the Thor hammer when I get it, because that will cast like Lit 2 or Lit 3 when you use it. And I always use the Cat Claw with the Black Mage because you think he's the only one that can use it. And it's alright, but the Black Mage, he makes up for what he can't do with physical strength with his magic. And the White Mage being able to, you know, have life too is excellent. And I think he has Exit or Warp. Let me look that up really quick. He has Exit. So the White Mage, with having Exit, you can exit the Chaos Dungeon. There's no way else to get out of the dungeon, the last dungeon, unless you use Exit. And that was my rationale. It's like, I can get these people to have some of the most powerful weapons in the game. I mean, there's no way I'm not going to go throughout the game without having the Excalibur or the Mass Mune for that matter. But why give the Mass Mune to the fighter when anybody can equip it? Alright, that's enough pures. Let's rock a few tents, because we'll get houses later. Yeah, I hate buying this shit one at a time. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's go save it one more time and get the hell out of here. Let's go get a little XP, and we're gonna go fight our first fight. Will, exactly. This game had amazing inserts and maps, and just... That's what I just remember playing about, looking at this game, is that it had so many, just the maps and the detailedness of that was just so amazing. I seriously loved it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go get our fight on here with, I can't think of who the hell it is we have to fight. Can't think of his name. Anyway, so here's what I do have going on here. As I said, we are running some cheats on this, and we have no random battles. I got a little bit of an experience buff for certain enemies. Garland, thank you. A little bit of an experience buff. And then the last but not least would be gold. Gold, okay? Let me take a photo of this really quick of these codes. Alright, so I believe the first one's random battles. I'm gonna toggle that off. So we can fight. Yeah, we're gonna go fight Garland here, but we're gonna beef up. We gotta fight some imps. Because I got a little buff on the imps. So if I don't fight any imps, I don't get the experience buff that I need. The thing that I don't like about this game, which is different than the other one for like the Game Boy Advance, is that when you target an enemy and they're dead, it doesn't go to the next one. It's you hit that one, and that's what it is, you know? Ooh, Chucks. Better do better than that, dude. Ineffective. Yes, ineffective. Very much so. Rendering it ineffective. Pain in the ass. Monsters perished. Alright, so like I said, we're getting just a little bit of buff on imps, and we're gonna do this and fight them just to get some quicker levels up, because again, I don't want to spend all weekend playing this game, but should be able to get through it really quick without randomized battles in the overworld. We'll have randomized battles, I believe, in the dungeons, but being able to get levels up will help. And the thing about levels up, if you're using for the Game Genie codes, you need to be careful that you don't get too many levels up. Like some codes will give you like 40,000 experience points in one fight. If you get too many levels up and then you go to the Castle Ordeal and get your upgrade, it really doesn't help that much. So it's better to do something that'll give you 200 or 300 experience points, get your battles higher, you know, get your levels higher that way, and then go to the Castle Ordeal, get your upgrade, and then go bananas. Because with the Castle Ordeal and you get your upgrade on your characters, like Chuck's right now, he doesn't have any magic or mind points. But he does after the Castle Ordeal. When he turns from fighter to knight, he will. Ooh. That doesn't seem right. 65,420 points for the next level? That doesn't seem right, does it? That doesn't seem right. Let's try another fight. That worries me. I'm glad I saved it before I went out here and did this. Because what I'm worried about now is that it's going to be forever and a day to get a level up now. Maybe I did screw myself out of that. Ineffective, baby. Ineffective. Yeah, if this doesn't give me another level up after this, then we'll be resetting, going back into the hotel, and finding another code for that. Because I got a feeling this... Oh, okay. Well... That seems really strange. Maybe I just don't get high enough levels. Maybe here's the thing to this. Is I cap out, because the max level for the NES game, if you guys don't know, is 50. I don't need to get level 50 right now. Maybe I hit level 6. And then we'll go fight Garland, and I'll turn off that code for those extra points for just for fighting imps. I don't get extra points for fighting any other people. So I don't save it. I don't want to save it in case something bricks on me here. But again, I think you guys know why I'm using the codes. There we go. I'll take 3 instead of 5. I always put my fighter and thief on their own. I think they can take their own out. Usually my black and white mage have to tag team one. Ooh, see Matt at the World's in here. Executive Bear's in here. What's up, Executive Bear? Okay, that's interesting. I read something about these experience codes that after the first level, maybe it was odd levels, the experience was like crazy, and then the even levels, I read something where experience points would look normal. So let's see, since we're on level 4, let's see what happens when it gets to 5. Okay, that's looking better. Hey, I'm glad you're here, Matt at the World. This game is a classic. And I said to people, we are, I'm not going to hide it. We are using some codes. We're using to gain more experience from imps, just imps. I do have a gold glitch, a gold code on this, so I basically can't run out of gold. And then I've had the ability to turn random battles off on the overworld. And this is going to help speed things along because... Oh, Monster Strike first. I don't want to spend all weekend on this. I do have another game I need to get to this weekend, and it's Blaster Master. And I'll be playing this game all day tomorrow. As my wife takes off for a flight, I got to take her to the airport tomorrow. And so I'll be hammering this game out. I think I can get through this game by tomorrow. And then we'll start Blaster Master. And then we'll go from ever to watch from I guess whatever, I mean, Friday we do have the interview with Jay Bartlett coming up, so write that in a reminder, put it on your calendar. I got to set that stream up, so he'll be calling in. I plan on having him so you guys can see his face, you'll see mine. We'll be talking about some questions, and then we're going to take some Q&A from the people watching to be able to answer some questions too there. I'll be able to beat Blaster Master. That is definitely one of my favorite games. We'll get through that one. It's a tough one. That Blaster Master is tough. The shit thing about it is I believe you only get 3 continues. And you get like 3 guys, 3 continues. And that makes it really difficult. Blaster Master is a good one. That's your game of the week over on NES fans. This is our game of the week for Final Fantasy fans. Let's see if my went up. I wonder if my experience went up crazy. No, I don't know. So maybe I'm talking out my ass. I have played that Blaster Master 2 on the Genesis. It was garbage. Alright. We can save it. Let's check everybody else out, though. Alright. Ooh, yes. Blaster Master Zero on the Switch is fun. It really is a fun game. I junked the hell out of that thing. Alright, we gotta go get the crown back. It's not the crown. The crown is Astros, or by the Elfland, I believe. Let's go fight. We'll pick a couple more levels up as we cruise through here. Mad Pony! Level of content compared to Dragon Warrior. This game is an encyclopedia. You know, and the thing about it is with Dragon Warrior, I never beat the first Dragon Warrior. I watched my brother play it, and I still have his handwritten notes in these awesome little notepad books. But I was never able to beat Dragon Warrior, you know, as a kid. And the thing about that, I feel that, yeah, this game has a hell of a lot more content than that one. And you're by yourself. And then Dragon Warrior 2, I believe you're able to get two people with your party plus you, making a total of 3. I believe it was. And I watched my brother play a lot of Dragon Warrior 2, and that one was really fun to watch as well. This music is just classic. Now, I own Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wish I had the boxes for all of those. I don't. I always wanted to buy a complete Dragon Warrior 4, and I just waited on it for so many years, a decade or two, and then now the game's just astronomically expensive, so I just own the cart. Garland! Bring it on, Garland. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 4 didn't it have like 4 stories? Ooh. Yeah, I played it on the Game Boy Advance. I played it on the PS1. They created boss themes, paid homage to the original game. Only have one battle theme. I really enjoyed the what was it? The Game Boy Advance one? Was it the Crystal? I can't remember what the name of it was. But I think part 1 for the Game Boy one, it had part 1 and 2 together, wasn't it? It was fun. And then it had like bonus dungeons too. However, no, that's Crystal Chronicles. Dawn of Souls. That's what it was. Dawn of Souls. Crystal Chronicles was awesome. Yes, thank you very much. Give me the loot. Loot comes in handy later in the game. If you don't know, now we get to reap the benefits of all the treasure. So Dawn of Souls also, I think it was in Dawn of Souls, but I can tell you one thing. Oh yeah, Dawn of Sorrow. Yep, they had that. That was definitely a theme they were going for. And I think it's great. What I was going to say is that if I remember correctly, I could never fight the war mech in the Game Boy Advance one, Dawn of Souls. I can never fight the war mech in, Deadly Silence. Oh yeah, I could never fight war mech in the first port over there to the Game Boy Advance of Dawn of Souls. I could never fight war mech in Timeite's Sky Castle. War mech's bridge, I can never fight him. And then, in addition to that, I have Final Fantasy on my cell phone, and I could never fight war mech on my cell phone either. And it really... the Mystic Key. Shit. Alright, we're going to Elfland then. We're going to level up a few more here with some more imps. But in this one, we are going to make an effort to try to fight Warmech. What's going on, Shadow Man? Do you guys remember? Do you remember Warmech in this? Warmech is the toughest enemy in this game. The toughest. Warmech had 1,000 hit points, and the big thing about him is it gave you 32,000 experience points, which was best because everybody did get 8,000 experience points. Its power was 160. Its hit percentage would wreck you, but it also had, it would do a nuke. It had the spell nuke. But the damn thing about this is Warmech was sometimes incredibly difficult to find when you wanted to find him, but when you didn't want to find him, he always seemed to appear on that bridge. But Warmech would hit hard, and he was tough to kill. You didn't miss Symphony of the Night, my disc, and something was going on with my PlayStation as I was playing it. Sometimes I'd get a black screen, and it took forever to come back. And so I said, I'm not going to mess with that. So I put the Symphony of the Night stream in the bag, and I'll get around to it later. So don't feel bad. I begged that one. Because I don't want to spend... I don't know that game nearly as well as I know, like, Final Fantasy or Blaster Master, will be my next stream coming up. And so I want to be able to stream more games. I don't want to spend all weekend struggling and just trying to grind through Symphony of the Night. Is that what it is? Company was going out of business and that was the last shot they made before... Really? I didn't know that. So, we'll give it one final shot. That's cool, you guys. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the thing of why they call the game Final Fantasy. My father bought this game for me at a store here called, in a town a little ways away from me. I think it might have been it wasn't KB Toys. Maybe it was High as Toys. It was a little ma and pa shop, but they had this game sitting there. And this game, I think, was like $60 or $70. It was expensive. And I remember my dad, he bought it for me. And because my brother, we had Nintendo Power. And my brother said, Nicholas, if you see this game, get Dad to buy it. And he bought it. And I remember watching my brother play it for so many hours. Oh yeah, this game was a smash hit. That's great. Yeah, imagine that if it would have went out of business. It would have been, shit would have been completely different. I didn't know Square did 3D World Runner and Rad Racer, and I own both of those. And Rad Racer was fun in its own way. Rad Racer, the 3D thing was a flop, but... Really? That was the same composer that did that awesome music for Final Fantasy 3 for the US, or Final Fantasy 6, whatever you want, if you want to be, funny about it. Oh yeah, Shadow. I'm not denying that or hiding that I am. The only codes that I'm using are I have the ability to toggle random battles off and on. And then I have imps give me a little bit more experience, so I'm just trying to level up here at the beginning because no one else is going to give me higher level experience, and then just max gold. I don't want to spend all weekend playing this game because I'm going to be streaming all day tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. So I want to try to get us through as many games as I can. I just don't want to stick on one RPG for 2 or 3 days. That's really tough. It drags on for me at least too. Like, for example, Majora's Mask was really long for me. So the ability to turn random battles off on the overworld will help me. But for the most part, we're going to have to go through this game and do everything else. I'm not getting any armor or items any earlier than I would. I just don't want to have to grind for levels. That just gets really boring for people to watch. And I want to be able to buy everything that I can right away. So I know you can laugh at it, but I'll end up spending probably, at least 10 hours on this game. And if I didn't use any codes, it'd be a hell of a lot more. Because we do have the Blaster Master stream coming up anyway. Blaster Master is our game of the week on NES fans, so I'm really excited to play that one. That is a huge favorite of mine. But Shadow, as we play this, we're going to be sharing stories and memories of playing this game, Oh yeah, I'll be able to take down Blaster Master. That's definitely... Blaster Master is such a favorite of mine that I actually... I actually have a sealed copy of Blaster Master. This is my personal copy, and I love Blaster Master so much. And I have a sealed copy of Final Fantasy. And there's my sealed copy of Final Fantasy. Alright, let's get back to the game. Yeah, missed hits suck. What's my level at? 6? And that was the thing about this game. When they started porting this game over to other consoles, I believe they got rid of, you know, the option or the issue where, like, so in this game, you have to designate who's going to attack who, and if that person's gone, it's ineffective, right? That's what we get. Missed hits are rendered ineffective. With that, you know, with another ports, I believe if you attack somebody and they were already dead, it would go to somebody else. This one made it so strategic in who you hit. You know, I mean, so usually I'd give Chucks and Eyes their own person to beat up on because they could do the damage. But Wind and Orko, I would always put them on the same person because you never really know. You really had to keep track of then who have I hit the most, who's, you know, I mean, you have to be strategic in your attacks in this one. You played this Final Fantasy all the way through when you received food poisoning from a friend's mom, bad lasagna, and stuck in bed for a week. Damn, okay. First of all, I can relate to you at food poisoning. I've had food poisoning once, and I ate at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was like a football, it was my Giants were playing for like a Monday Night Football. I got a bunch of mango habanero hot wings, and I ate them. And I got salmonella poisoning. They didn't cook the wings all the way through. And I've never been as sick in my life as that. Whatever I thought was food poisoning, like, oh, I'm dying, was like a bad thing of indigestion, you know? Well, the thing is I threw the wings out, and I didn't even think about it. I threw the wings out, and when I threw up, I threw that out too because I just couldn't handle the smell. And at the time I wasn't talking to much of my family, and I should have saved that stuff because at the end of it they said the same thing. They said you should have saved that food and your vomit and got an attorney, and they would have tested it, and you probably would have owned some of that company. My uncle did that. He got food poisoning once and he sued, and he ended up with a huge lawsuit. And I was sick for like a week. Yes, I was in the hospital. It was hours later. I'm still your food poisoning thing. We're getting to Final Fantasy though, I promise. But I ate bad Buffalo Wild Wings, man. I haven't eaten it since. We'll get to that too. However, I ate it, and hours later I was laying in bed. I was like, man, my stomach is killing me. And then I was on the potty, and my head was in the basket. And then I started shaking and convulsing. Ended up in the hospital. Had to get a heater under the bed sheets to warm me up. They had to pump me full of pain meds, and I took like 8 bags of fluids. It was awful. It was so awful. I've never, ever experienced anything so painful. And, yeah, that sucked. But I hear that a lot of people will, you know, it's people, when I was sick too, I would play games like this. Home from school, got the flu, I would find myself to play RPGs because it was just something that, it was just, I guess, I was just kind of calming for me, what I like to do. So I'm sorry that you got food poisoning. It's no joke. So let me ask you this then, Shadow. Who did you pick for your party? That's kind of the big thing now, is like, who picked who? Oh, God, you had a sleepover and everybody ate it, so everybody got sick. What was bad in it? What was bad in that lasagna? Was it the meat? Sometimes if you don't want to cool, like, spaghetti sauce right away, because it can sour. Well, I bet that was the worst sleepover ever. Everybody's just, yeah, sick in their sleeping bags. Oh, my God, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. So in my state, we had a huge, and some other states too, there was a huge outage there with the internet and cell service like last weekend. And my wife and I were running around all over trying to find the Seahawks Green Bay game. And the only place that like internet was working and where they did get the game was at Buffalo Wild Wings. So my wife and I had to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I haven't been in there for like 3 years because I was sick. I wrote the company after I got sick and was like, you sons of bitches, you poisoned me. You gave me salmonella poisoning. I'm sicker than a dog. And I said, don't contact me. Don't call me. And I had some students that worked at Buffalo Wild Wings. And after a week after missing school, I went to my class and my students said, where'd you get food poisoning at? Please tell me it wasn't at our restaurant. I said, it wasn't your guys' restaurant. And they said they had corporate come in and they had to clean everything. They had to get prepped up and say, this is how you handle the poultry. This is what you do. Like, they were there and they were scared. They were scared witless that I was going to sue. And you know what? I loved Buffalo Wild Wings too. I did. I love hot wings. I do. But ever since that incident, wrecked me. I don't even eat hot wings really anymore. Maybe I'll have 1, 2. Jeez. And I mean, I couldn't even eat chicken breast for a year, you know? So the thing is that cook your poultry. Yeah. It was bad. Tell you what, if you've ever had salmonella poisoning, you know, yeah, Shadow, I like it. I like it too, man. I did. I love their mango habanero. Mango habanero hot wings from Buffalo Wild Wings were so good for me. So good. Let me tell you what, they're equally as hot coming up as they were going down. Both sides. Damn, man. Those dirty bastards sent me to the ER. See, 30 years later, and I will eat a hot wing. There's a couple places I will do a hot wing. But it takes time, doesn't it? You get food poisoning or sick off something, it takes time for you to get the courage and the grit to say, I'm gonna eat that again. Thank you, but no thank you. I'll stick to drinking water. I'll just have a Tic Tac or two. It's just wrecked me. Shit, I think I lost 10 pounds. Alright, let's check our levels, guys. We're level 7. We're gonna go a few more rounds. I know it's taken a little bit longer than we want. But you seriously had a bite of Chef Boyardee? We're gonna go ahead and save it. You had a bite of Chef Boyardee and had a piece of metal and a meatball? Did you sue them? I would have sued the shit out of them. Do you guys remember? Now this is crazy. Do you guys remember the incident that happened at a Wendy's where the lady was eating a cup of chili and she found a cut off finger in her chili? Do you guys remember this? And turns out it was like, oh yeah, she put it in there. It was like from a relative or something to that extent. She had a human finger and put it in the chili, and they found out that she put that bullshit in there. Oh, look it up. This is a true story. Oh yeah. Do you remember that shit? God. I'm gonna put a eyeball in some chicken noodle soup from Quiznos or something. I like Quiznos. It was a hoax. How much money can I get out of this? Human finger dipped in a Frosty. And I like my fry in a Frosty. Oh, yeah, you know that. You know PR then has a nightmare on their hands, right? Because they don't know who to point the finger at. Hey! Oh, that cost you millions of dollars. And then, even then, you're tainted by that image. You know, people are worried about it. You know, then you're the butt of all bad jokes, and it's just never good. Oh yeah, tons of business. You know that. They lost probably shit tons of business. Wonder what ever happened to that lady. Where the hell is that lady? Okay, you guys ready for this? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of what this woman... Her name was Anna Ayala? Anna Ayala. She's an American woman who brought up, they say, a tort lawsuit against Wendy's. Anna claims cost the chain... Anna's claim cost the chain more than $21 million in lost revenue. $21 million in lost revenue. This led to a felony charge in attempted grand larceny against her, to which she pled guilty in September of 2005, was sentenced to 9 years in prison in January 18th of 2006, served 4. In 2013, she received another prison sentence for an unrelated incident regarding filing a false police report and felony firearm possession. And so on March 22nd of 2005, she came forward with the human finger. That's when it happened. Man. Isn't that twisted? They ran tests and found out the finger had not been cooked in a chili. Okay, here it is. Here's the finger. This is who it belonged to. I'm glad this stream has turned into something completely different. And on May 13th, so in like a month or two, where was it? March, April. So April, May. So in May, 2 months later, police announced that they identified the fingertip as belonging to Brian Paul Rossiter, an associate of Ayala's husband. He lost a fingertip in an industrial accident at an asphalt company in 2004. So they had the finger since December of 2004. They put it in the chili in April. They received information from an undisclosed caller to the Wendy's hotline. I didn't even know Wendy's had a hotline. Oh yeah, it still grossed you out. Exactly. That's where they lost the revenue, Will. $21 million. They said that the owner of the restaurant was saying, here, we still have great food. They gave free Frosties and a bunch of free food out for a whole month or so. I think she was charged with filing a false police report. Yes, she was charged with a fraudulent tort lawsuit against the Wendy's restaurant. So tort, they say, is a civil wrong that causes a claimant to suffer loss or harm resulting in legal liability for the person who commits the tortious act. It includes the intentional infliction or emotional distress, negligence, financial losses, injuries, invasion of privacy, and many other things. So that being fraudulent, they hit her with a felony and they put her ass in jail. Over so much money. Then they turn around and say, you cost us so much money. So if it's over like $1,000 or something, whatever, it's a felony. $21 million she cost them. That's a felony. That's where I think they get the felony from. Well, they led to a felony charge attempted of grand larceny. They say it was an offense under the common law of England. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. But it was enough to put her ass into prison for 9 years. Or, as I said, and she served 4. The woman wound up going back into prison anyway. Oh, man. Even after that, though, like, I couldn't eat, like, I would sometimes eat the Wendy's chili. Not anymore. Might find a finger in it. Oh, that's gross. I just want to know, like, they kept that finger for, like, a few months. And they put a decomp in that. I don't know. How do you go through with that? Saying, I'm going to stand up and say, oh my God, there's a finger in my chili. I get sick. You find a hair in your food. I mean, that just grosses me out. Like, I'm done. I'm done. That's why you cook your own food. All right, everybody. Let's hit the hotel. Let's go to the next place. I don't know. Mad at the World, I'm not a lawyer and I don't know how that works, but I'm sure, Wendy's had top lawyers lined up and she probably had, the appointed attorney. It probably actually had a big name attorney there who wanted to take that case. But Wendy's being able to hire that and say, they probably had a team of attorneys. And that was the end of it. Wild, you guys. That's wild. Yeah, SS Psycho. Yes, she's very psycho. I want to see a photo of her. I need to know what she looks like. Ooh, yeah. She came clean about it and said, so what she said. She cooked it. She cooked the finger. Prepared the piece of the ring finger in her Las Vegas home and drove it to San Jose where she dropped it into the chili. Oh, that's a trip. That's a trip. Let's move on. What a trip. Oh yeah, I remember that incident. It was a little older lady, and you could see I watched something about that, and her skin was messed up. Like that coffee was so hot that it melted like her skin. She had to have grafts of skin on her legs. But again, it's something like, you know, that you serve the coffee hot. Yep. That's why they do it now. What's up, Boxer? All right, everybody. We are going to turn the random code back on, so now we'll have no random battles as we head over to this other place. So this is one of the great parts in the game, everybody. Now that we've beat Garland, we got a couple levels up. They built the bridge for us because we saved the princess back, and now this is kind of like the introduction to the game. Yeah, it messed her legs up. Like she was an elderly lady, and it really like messed her skin up. Boxer, how you doing? Right. And I mean, the thing about it is, and if you put it between your legs and start driving around, and yeah, I agree with you. I do. All right. Now we're into the game. Foxer, we're talking about the chili in Wendy's, or the finger that was in the chili of Wendy's is what we're talking about. I mean, man, we are strayed far off from Final Fantasy, which makes me laugh. So we're not going to have any random battles. It's going to make life a little bit easier for us here. I think she wants a crystal ball, doesn't she? Yeah. Found a pure. Found a heal. Found another heal. Don't these brooms talk backwards? Yep. Push B, select a magic spell. Right? Pepperoni Pizza Final Fantasy? Yeah, man. Such a good game. So we're going to go ahead and get the sailboat now. That's kind of our next journey that we have to do. We're gonna go buy some items first. We gotta get some weapons here. Oh, you can't buy them. We want Mutilit and Viz. Yeah, Pizza Hut, pepperoni pizza, Final Fantasy. Shit, man. That just takes you back, doesn't it? And here we're going to take Ice, Slow, and Temper. Pizza Hut pepperoni lovers, baby. All right. Sword. Let's see here. We'll buy one short for Chucks. We'll buy a scimitar here for Eyes. And I don't think... I don't think they can take anything else. Shadow Man, I never finished all the way through Symphony of the Night. I was getting some issues where I was having some... sounds good, Foxer. Hopefully to see you on this weekend. I was playing Symphony of the Night, and what was happening is that when I was going through, back and through areas, the screen was going black for a period of time, and then it would slowly come back, and so it was kind of having some issues. And I don't know if it was the disc that I have, because the disc I have has been resurfaced. But I also, you know, I play my Shadow. I play my PS1 games on a fat PS3 because I play original discs. I'm not playing any emulation. So that being said, I just went ahead and bagged the stream and moved on to this one. So I'll get back. I originally come back to Symphony of the Night, but I'll get there. I mean, I'll pick a new copy of Symphony of the Night and do a little bit more research and see if maybe it's just the PS3 that can't handle Symphony of the Night. Not too sure, so we'll come back to it. And you know, I haven't played Symphony of the Night for so long, Shadow, that I really had no idea what was going on, and sometimes I think I underestimated how long Symphony of the Night can be as a game, and I didn't want to play that game just for this entire weekend. I want to be able to roll through as many games as I can. Right, and I believe you could. You know, Shadow Lich was helping me as well. But again, it's just such, you know, it's such a long game that I just want to move on to something that I guess that I know better. And then in addition to that, I was having the black screens that were happening too. If you go to Twitch and you see my other stream of it, they're still on there, check them out and you'll see the black screen that comes up. And that just is a hindrance in the game. I don't know if these guys can take gloves or not. You know, I have no idea. All right, moving on. It's negative 38 degrees Fahrenheit out there in where you're living. I mean, it's damn cold here, but it's not negative 38. I'm sitting at 15. Damn, that's cold. I've been a negative 38 temp. All right, I don't think I'll lose to these guys. But I'm going to go ahead and save it just in case shit goes wrong. Is that with the wind chill, Shadow Lady, or is that just without a wind chill? We're going to get a boat. Get those landlubbers! Oh, fight time, baby. You got 9 of them. They're going to kick their ass. Temper, baby. Where the hell do you live at, Shadow Lady? What state do you live in? Are you in Canada? Because there is some crazy weather coming through the States here. Whew. Yeah, you guys are getting some crazy weather right now, too, I believe. But we don't have any snow. That's the damn thing about us, is there's no snow here, and it's super frustrating. But over in Idaho, like 5 hours away from me, they got like 4 feet of snow. It hits there Saturday. Yeah, it's not going to get any snow for us. It's frustrating. It's pissing me off. I just worry about fires in the summer because we have no snowpack. Let's get a boat. Sound good? Yar, matey, you get my ship. I'll take it. You're damn rights I'll take it. But the thing about the ship is that we can't get out of this area until we get some dynamite, the TNT. This part's great. Do you guys know about this? Let me see if I can get it. You gotta hit, like, what is it, A and B, like 55 times? And you can get a menu to pop up. Is that what it is? Like a A number game. There it is. You guys ever seen this? No, you never seen this? So you hit A and B 55 times, and then you get this to pop up. I don't know what the hell you get if you beat it. I don't remember. You know, I don't remember what you get. Anyway. Maybe we'll attack that tomorrow. Do. We're gonna go to Elfland, baby. Woo-woo! Oh yeah. See, I should have waited to buy stuff, because now we even got better shit. Yes! Yes, we got some headstones coming up here, do we not? I'll take the silver sword, thank you! And I think I can do a saber. Ah, he's already got one. All right. I'm not selling them. It takes too damn long. I knew I shouldn't have bought that stuff there. It's not that I have an issue with money right now, but... You can't take any of that, can you? Alright, magic spells. Who's gonna buy what? This is level 3. Fire, lit 2, fire 2, and lock 2. And we're done with that. Let's go buy this magic. Here it is. I think it's Frederick, isn't it? Yeah, it's Edric. There it is. We'll take Cure 2. So here's the thing, is that we're going to take Harm 2, and then we're actually going to take a Fire here too, a Fur. We're not going to do heal. Heal's one of these spells that is actually really nice in this game because it's going to heal the entire party at once during like a battle. It was really nice, but we're going to get a heal 3 later in the game. And then heal becomes useless. But this is the only chance we can get a fur too here, is like a fire. We can get that, and we're going to take it. Yeah, we'll get another heal later, and I'm not too concerned about that. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that one. But we're going to go ahead and jump over here and get some more magic. Yeah. Level 4. We're going to take Pure, Ice, and Mute. Oh, can't you? Oh, wait. There we go. Did I get it? All right, Mr. Orko, level 4. Ooh, Fast, Ice 2, and Confuse, baby. Fast is a must. And Ice 2, baby. You bet your ass. Fast, you want Fast. I actually think the Knight, when you go to the Castle Ordeal and get your upgrade from Fighter to Knight, I think he can learn Fast as well. And Fast is one you definitely want for some of the harder enemies. There's a cabin. Ooh, houses, baby. Houses are the way to go. Gonna buy a few softs here too. So does anybody remember the ice cave in this game? That ice cave? And how big a pain in the ass the ice cave is? Ice cave is so tough. Does anybody remember what item specifically you're going for the ice when you're in the ice cave? What item you're going for? The ice cave houses a specific item called the floater. And the floater is what you use to get the airship. And the ice cave is tough because you fight wizards and sorcerers that can kill you in one hit. And they can turn you to stone, and it just is tough. It's a tough cave. Whether, you know, I don't care what level you are when you're getting to that point, ice cave's tough. And it's not to be taken lightly in that manner. Oh yeah, and well, sometimes what I do, right? I will beat the Earth Cave and I'll fight Lich, and then I will immediately from there go to the Ice Cave and get the floater. And from that, what I like to do in the game to make a challenge is I'll go to the Sky Castle and I'll get the Adamant from there, and I'll get the Excalibur, and I'll try to get the best weapons that I can, and then I'll go to the volcano, and then I'll fight Carrie, and then I'll go get the Oxzale so I can go underwater and fight Kraken. And I like to break that up out of order because it's fun to have those weapons early in the game. And we might just do that. I think that might be fun to do. Yeah, because you're not supposed to know that yet, exactly. But you can go to the Ice Cave, you get the canoe, you get into the Ice Cave, and you park the boat, take the canoe up there to the Ice Cave, get the floater, come back out, and then go get the airship, baby. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that you would comment and say, hey, I'm the last person. You shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'll be right back. Just a quick leg stretch. Just give me a few moments. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I am back. And what the hell do I have to do next? Let's go talk to the king, I think it is. I'm probably going to be wrapping this game up here soon. Like I said, I got to take my wife to the airport, around 5 in the morning. So I'm going to try to get to bed early here. And after that, I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday to play games, everybody. We're going to be streaming all weekend long. In addition to that, we have an interview here coming Friday at 6:30 Eastern Time with Jay Bartlett. And then the weekend after, my cousin and moderator, Executive Bear, will be in to stream some co-op games with me. But I don't know if I'm going to start Final Fantasy right after I drop my wife off at 5 in the morning. I'll probably get a little more sleep. After that, oh yeah, the streams begin. Oh, you bet your ass. So I believe she, or the elf, is asleep. And we get an herb, I believe. From Astros. We have to fight Astros, I believe it is. Oh, Matoya. But I gotta get a crystal. Maybe it's Astros that has the crystal. I do not remember. But that being said, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call this a night, everybody, just because I want to spend a little time with my wife here before I have to take her to the airport tomorrow. It's gonna be an early Astos. I was saying Astros. It's Astos. Yeah, but Astos is like actually somebody that has the fast hit, and that's where you first really, I think, see it. If you don't buy it here, that's always one thing playing this game that I always had trouble with is like, if you're not high enough level, Astos can tear you apart because he has the fast hit, and in that he can kick your ass. That being said, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a quits for the evening. You're welcome. You're definitely welcome for this. We're gonna be doing a full playthrough. We're gonna be starting early tomorrow, okay? But get a good night rest because I'm gonna be here all day tomorrow. Yes, most definitely. I'm going to be here all day tomorrow. But I got to get up by like 4:30 in the morning and take the lady to the airport. And then I'll probably come home and maybe rest a little bit longer. And then, yep, we got some great streams coming up this weekend, everybody. Again, all day Thursday, all day tomorrow, all day Friday, all day Saturday. And then we have an interview Friday at 6:30 Eastern Time with Jay Bartlett from Nintendo Quest. And the next weekend, Executive Bear is going to be here, so I'm really looking forward to it. Just sucks your nocturnal for a while. Yeah, I have sleep insomnia, so I'm going to be streaming early, and I'm going to be streaming late. So let's get it done, everybody. So thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone here tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll be on tomorrow. So it starts really tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody. And I'll see everyone tomorrow in the AM. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy.